All
America.
right, check it out. We back, y'all. Me and DJ L Spade. We doing this dialogue here. Just hit the airwaves today. It says Boy Scouts of America to become fully inclusive for girls. Let
What? How
me.
dare them?
How dare them? What? But anyway, let me just
How
give you.
dare?
Let's give our listeners just a brief synopsis. I'm just gonna skim through the article because that's really all that matters. Here's a pro tip when it comes to speed reading. Read the first and the last paragraph. If they don't make sense, read the whole thing. If it does make sense, you pretty much saved a lot of time. So let's
Oh
do that
man, why
right
didn't you
now.
tell me that in high school, bro?
The
Mm.
Boy Scouts of America will be fully inclusive of girls for the first time in nearly 100 years history.
What?
Its leaders announced Wednesday the latest move to adapt to the organization's rule in an era of declining membership. All right, that's the
What?
first paragraph. Let's go to the last paragraph. Do-do-do-do. Last paragraph says, in July, a speech that Donald Trump delivered to thousands of scouts in which the president flouted the organization's traditions by criticizing his opponents, gloating about his election victory, and sharing stories about yacht parties, prompted his chief scout executive to issue apology. Okay, that makes no sense. Let's go to the one before. The Boy Scouts' relationship with his largest partner, the Mormon Church, about 20% of scouts are Mormon, have grown increasingly fraught in the wake of recent changes. The church announced it would stop participating in two Boy Scouts programs for teenagers. Okay, alright, we're going to have to read the whole thing. Alright, back at it. But really, we already read it. I'm just going to give you the skim. So really, the reason why they decided to do this change because they've been getting pressure for years from families and girls themselves to allow girls in because girls wanted the opportunity to earn the prestigious Eagle Scout ranking. And
How dare them want that?
uh, so really, that's really what it's all about. But the thing is, the Boy Scouts unanimously voted it in, and I think one of the guidelines is it's like if you want to come in
Soft.
join a current troop or den, then you can, or if you want to just start your own with just girls, you can do that as well. Like there's really no restrictions on how if a girl wanted to join, how does she want to participate? Whether she wants to be with the boys or she wants to be with just other
But Max,
girls.
Max,
What's
Max,
that? What's
Max.
that? What am I missing?
They're girls. Like why are they in the Boy Scouts, Max? They're girls. Like why aren't they? Why don't they have their own separate thing? Because they're girls.
You mean like Girl Scouts?
Yeah, but like shouldn't the Girl Scouts be doing stuff?
I mean, I guess they. I mean, see, I don't think. Here's the thing. I wasn't in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, obviously, growing up. But I had nothing against it. I mean, my only impression of Girl Scouts was they always did those like little pins, and you see them outside grocery stores selling cookies, and they're usually like doing some sort of marketing, or you get the ads in the mail or something like that, and then you try to donate or whatever. Like, that's really all I know for Girl Scouts.
But
My
but I'm saying why they gotta be in Boy Scouts? Why can't they just continue to sell their cookies and do their stuff in front of the store and leave the Boy Scouts alone? Because they're for boys.
eh, I mean, like it said here in the beginning. I mean, I think it says it in the very first paragraph. It says, "In an era of declining membership." So it seems like the Boy Scouts are just doing what they can to say, "Hey, you know what? Does it matter if you're boy or girl? We have things that we can show you in regards to life skills and working in a group and just, I guess, learning survivalist techniques that can apply to anybody, female or male." So
But I'm just saying, Max. Okay, first let me just be honest, man. This whole thing is stupid to me because anybody who's doing those positions that I was saying in the beginning, you really are ill-informed and stupid. And let me tell you why. All right, these women are trying to become Eagle Scouts, stuff that would get them a foot in the door in life. A lot of our
mm,
presidents have been Eagle Scouts. You got the Attorney General right now is an Eagle Scout.
let's look
The
it up.
president,
Famous Eagle Scouts.
it gives you opportunities to college. It gives you opportunity to open doors and network with a lot of people. Now you could be asking yourself, why don't the Girl Scouts have that? But because it's not. It's not the same thing. So your
Steven
only means
Spielberg,
was
Eagle
Steven.
Scout. Michael Jordan, MJ,
I didn't see that
the,
one coming.
the
All right.
greatest of all time. Neil Armstrong, first man to walk on the moon. Jimmy Buffett, what did he do? Songwriter.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Martin Luther King,
Oh
frat.
man, look at that.
George Strait. So, like,
George Strait.
in order to
I know.
become, I guess, an Eagle Scout or into the Boy Scouts,
Hey Darren.
you're joining quite a network of Bill Gates. Bill Gates. George
Look at that.
Takei, my dude.
I love George.
Sulu, Big Bubba, Bill Clinton, W.
First black
Bush,
president.
first black president. Yeah. So to me, it's like I'm just saying. Let me just look it up here. female Eagle Scout equivalent, right? What is the equivalent
I
to
mean,
that?
it's nothing because it's not an Eagle Scout. That's what I'm saying, Max. They're not Eagle Scouts. You can
First,
say
the
equivalent. That's
first,
like me
yeah. And
making an award
I'm
and saying it is.
look, I'm just as ignorant of what's the possibilities out there, so I need to learn what it is. So the closest thing is there's a thing called a gold award, but so to touch on that, really it's a network effect, and I can speak onto that. I mean, just learning about just how you when you join a certain network. So I didn't go to an Ivy League school, but I did go to at least a top school in the country, and whenever I got hired for my job, I actually came to learn about some of the hiring practices across the just the industry in general. Like some jobs, they don't recruit you unless you went to a specific school. In
So
regards
it's
to
college. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
network, good old boy system, man. People
so
look, man. That's why I'm a Mason. That's why I'm in a fraternity
mhm.
because it gives me opportunities other folks who are not a Mason or in a fraternity.
There's a value to joining a certain network. You know, so to me, I completely understand why that having the distinction of I'm an Eagle Scout can bring you the network that if you think about it, look at all these people I just named off. I mean, those aren't just nobodies. I mean, just
They ain't ranky dinks.
yeah. So to me, it's like I completely understand it. I mean, and then so somebody may come with the argument, well, then why don't Girl Scouts just create something similar and then create that network? Well, how long does that take? Let's see. How long have the Boy Scouts been around?
Well, I mean, that goes back to you need to put more worth to whatever the girls create. You got to make people put worth into that and buy into it. So if the Girl Scout creates something and say, you know what, this is our new rank equivalent to Eagle Scouts. How you going to get men to take that serious? That's the question. So you asking that, well, why would you do that? Are you going to take it serious? No, that's why they want to become Eagle Scouts. There.
So Boy Scouts have been around since 1908. That's quite some time. It's almost 100 years. So if you just think about that aspect, look how long it took for them to build that network, right? Of Cub Scouts. They on became all these successful people.
The hell with that. This is what I'm saying. It's not even about that. It's like, let's be honest, man. We don't take women serious as we should. That's why anything women create, we're going to look at it being second tier. I mean, that's just the truth, man. We don't really value women's opinion. I'm just going to be blunt about it. So that's why when you say Girl Scouts, they're like, oh, well, it's not as big as the Eagle Scouts. That's why women are trying to claw their way in to get into these men organizations because it carries more weight.
And to me, I personally, I have nothing wrong with it. I have a daughter, and if she wants to be a Boy Scout, she wants to pursue Eagle Scout or whatever, or she wants to go to Girl, I'm going to support whatever decision she wants to do. But at least now the option is there. It's kind of how I look at it. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why we always want to draw a line in the sand as to what is considered appropriate for boys or what is considered appropriate for girls. I mean, to me, it's like, I mean, unless it's. I don't know. I mean, people have these discussions around the bathrooms. That's a whole different conversation. But in regards to an organization and learning life skills and learning to be a part of a community, I don't understand how that requires a gender line.
It doesn't. Even the bathroom thing is stupid, man. Because ain't nobody checking nobody in the bathroom. Like, dude, a transgender dude comes in the bathroom right next to me. If he pissing in the stall, how can I tell? I mean, seriously. I mean, bruh, I'm not looking. I'm not checking. Yeah. You have fun with that.
I mean, we don't have a sign of gender on the doors of our bathroom at home. It's whoever gets there first.
Gonna check. Yeah, I mean,
it's whatever.
I mean,
that's another conversation.
Yeah, it is. But I think there's a lot of fear steeped into like how the thing's gonna be done. Like, I think it should honestly just be scouting.
Yeah,
there shouldn't be a Boy Scout, Girl Scout, but they're two separate different organizations, two separate different philosophies.
Yeah,
and the main thing is, women are saying, well. Women and girls are saying, hey, man, I want to be afforded the same opportunities as these men are getting afforded. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much what it is. And if you're against that, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Besides you're dusty and nobody likes you.
Right. I mean, so let's just play devil's advocate. So to me, one of the negative things, as I guess in response that came from girls on the other side, that when they heard of the decision, let's just bring up the article again. Let me see. One of the things was like, Boy Scouts are only doing this because they are trying to revitalize and stuff. Their membership is declining, so this is them just trying to make a ploy to millennials so they increase their membership. And I'm just kind of like, in my mind, I'm like, what do you want them to do? You want them to just snuff out and die? You want them to just disappear.
Well,
I mean, they gotta
you can
adjust
have it
with the
both ways.
times. You know?
You can
Yeah.
have it both ways, man. Either you're gonna want them to include everybody, or you get mad, and now you're mad because they are including people. It's like, bruh. Once again, my goal is equality. How equality comes, I don't care.
Hmm.
I don't care how you got
Yeah.
there, how you came to the decision. The equality is a good thing, as long as you got there, man. It's just like my thing with racism. It's like, bro, I don't care about you being racist. All I'm saying is don't stop me. So I mean, you can hate me, but don't block me.
Right. It's a strange conversation because to me it's like they're voting to be inclusive, to say, hey, if you're a girl and you have the choice, they're not going to make you join, you know.
Right.
But if you want to join, you can join. I mean, this is like, people have to understand. It's not a, oh well, you know, they made her join, and as a parent, I couldn't do nothing to stop them. It's like, no, the parents are very much involved when kids make
My
these decisions.
parents took me out of scout for a different reason, which I'm embarrassed to say right now. My parents took me out of scouting.
You pissed on a campfire, didn't you?
No, man. Actually, they took me out because at the time there was heard that there was a lot of gays in scouting, and gay guys, like boys, wanted to join scouting, and it's like, nope, we're not gonna be a part of that. They actually took me out for that because my it was a rumor my den leader was gay, and they pulled me out of that.
Yeah, that
kind of embarrassing thing.
I think that was in the news a couple years ago when they were talking about that, and to me it's just kind of like, you know, a person's sexual orientation should not be a reason for discrimination. I think that was a discrimination case or something like that.
It was, but it was in the 80s too, man. It was in the 80s.
Yeah, but people were very close-minded then.
Yeah, 89, I want to say, and they were like, no, we ain't gonna do it, because that's when that whole rumor like homosexual men are in the pedophilia and they're sick. It's like, bro, it was just really an embarrassing thing.
Yeah, that's one thing that if you look at the history of homophobia in America, it has really done more harm than any good. Like even now with the whole transgender bathroom thing, that's just nothing but homophobia. If you look past the history of AIDS, right? People thought that only gay people could get AIDS, and because of that stigma,
it was a gay disease,
or that stereotype that developed, it prevented like the CDC or you know, a normal response to a epidemic to contain the disease. And now HIV, there is no containment. The only thing we can do eventually is maybe come up with a vaccine in the future or something like that. But in regards to trying to contain it before it spread, it's too late, because we already spread the misinformation. So you know, so straight people, or not straight, heterosexual people would just go, oh, well, it can't affect me. No, that's not how diseases work. Diseases are not. They do not discriminate. That's the thing. Humans discriminate, but diseases do not. You know. So
they don't.
So
but let me play devil's advocate real quick, Matt.
Yeah. What's that?
Let me play devil's advocate. All right. So we're talking about the Boy Scouts being inclusive. Now we are in fraternities. You're a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma.
For shizzle.
How would you feel if women said, you know what, I want to be an alpha?
That's true. And
how would you feel about that?
Sigma.
Yeah, how would you feel about that?
Personally, the way I feel about it is it's more different. I can't speak for the entire organization. Personally, the way I feel about it is, honestly, there's more to it, right? Shouldn't there be more to your organization than just, you know? But then again, they'd be like, what are our sororities? Won't they just join sororities? This is a very similar situation. It really is.
Right.
It's the same thing. I mean, let me think about that. I mean, I don't want to
we're
just
boys
be like,
clubs, man. I mean, we can't be like, hey, man, these girls want to be afforded the same opportunity. Are we not going to give women the same opportunities to join our boys club?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, my thing is from a network effect, right? Yeah, it could be the same thing. I was like, oh, well, there's a network of Sigmas, a network of Alphas. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. I'm really thinking hard, because a part of me says no, but then a part of me that says yes for the Boy Scouts. You know, so in order for me to maintain continuity. Yeah. I would have to say I guess I would have to be open to it. And
what's the no part?
Really depends.
What's stopping you from the no part? What's the no?
I would say no, because I would think the majority of people would say no. In the sense of, and you know, I would think as a group they would say no initially, but I think as over time, it's gonna get to the point where it's like, you know, there needs to be more openness, right? Especially for a network effect. So to me, it's like there's gonna have to be something else. The whole, it says, how did you phrase it? Old boys club or whatever, or you know,
good old boys club, yeah. Good old boys. Dewey.
That aspect, I don't know. How do you emulate that to whereas everybody has a fair shot of being in that same network? You know.
Now, I will say, our fraternity network is not as prestigious as the Boys Club. I'm just gonna be honest. Like no fraternity,
Talking
well,
about Boy
maybe a few
Scouts?
fraternities. Yeah, the Boy Scout is a little more prestigious than. But I ain't gonna say it's more prestigious. In the
Uh,
mainstream America term, it
more
holds
widely,
more
more
weight.
widely, more
Yeah,
widely recognized. Yeah.
yeah. Because I mean, I love my fraternity. I'm about that. But in the main scheme of America, man, you get more clout by being an Eagle Scout. So I would say that's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I am open to like just opening all these organizations up for everybody to join,
Mm-hmm.
as long as they can make the standard. If you hit the standard, good. That was my whole thing in the Army when women wanted to be combat people. I'm like, bro, I don't care, man. I'm in the tank. You
Yeah.
can bring your ass in the
That's
tank
true.
with me. But
Yeah.
when it's time to bring that 50-pound round, slamming up in that howitzer and pull
Mm-hmm.
that cord, I don't need to hear anything. Just do it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean,
I don't care.
Now that I've sat and thought about it, I mean, just think about just going through the rounds of the sense that you still have to be a part of the community, you know, be financial, and you have to be all these requirements prior to even being
Yeah,
considered.
hit the standard.
And then once you're considered, you still have to get you still have to be vouched by current fellow members. So if you can go through all that and people will vouch for you, then I don't see why not. I mean, to me, it's like
Go for it.
to me, it's like are you going to benefit the organization? And to me, it's like if the answer is yes, then it doesn't matter what you
You
look
in.
like. It doesn't matter what you look like. It really shouldn't. I mean that's just a part of maturing, right? I mean, I probably when I was younger, I would probably be more in the camp of no,
Popular, ain't you?
Yeah.
Phone.
yeah, I'm all about it. Oh, that's my alarm.
Alarm bells ringing. Nah, you definitely made a good point, man. In the maturing of a person, dude, you gotta like be open to somebody making stuff better, and it's something to be said by saying you want your own type of club.
Yeah.
But
all right, I think
know.
look, here's the thing. I want our listeners to understand that we are just two guys, and we just want to wrap our minds around the news and what's going on. I didn't have the benefit of being a Boy Scout, but I really do want to encourage my daughter when she gets a little older. I want to put her in the Cub Scouts or Girl Scouts or whatever. But the biggest question everybody wants to know is, Marcus, if the Boy Scouts came out with cookies, are you buying them?
Man, it all depends what flavors they got, man. They got something with peanut butter in it. Yeah, I'm on it.
Hell no, I never get the peanut butter ones. Ugh.
You Samoa eating
Samoas, Thin Mints,
nasty
Tagalongs.
Man, ugh.
This is why we disagree so much, because you don't like Samoas. What's wrong with
Bro,
you?
the peanut butter cookies are the best.
You might as well go outside, put a bottle of Jif on a cracker and just chew on that. It's the same thing. Save your money.
Hey man, you eat Thin Mints, don't you?
I love Thin Mints. Thin Mints are the best ones.
Man, bro.
Get you some vanilla. Get you some
why we
vanilla
doing
ice
this
cream.
podcast?
Get you some vanilla ice cream and put some Thin Mints in it. Use the Thin Mints as a scoop, bruh.
True story, man. I'm actually allergic to mint chocolate. True story. Like I can eat chocolate, I can eat mint, but I can't eat them together. True story.
That
I don't
makes
even know
no sense.
None whatsoever, bro. I was getting sick. My mom bought some mint chocolate chip mint ice cream, right? And I was getting sick for like 2 weeks. And they're like, "What's going on? We don't know." And they took me to the doctor, and they're like, "Yeah, man, it's the mint ice cream. It's mint chocolate. I can't eat mint chocolate, bro. I don't know what it is.
It might just been that particular brand.
Maybe, but I stayed away from it. I mean, it's like you do something and it hurts. Why would you go do it again?
Well, you keep joining this podcast, don't you?
That show hurt because y'all dusty. Sean, you dusty. You're not on here right now, but I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
I love you. You dusty.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, anyways, I think that's enough on the topic. Feel free to comment, share some feedback, and of course, help us understand what you understand, because at the end of the day, we're the bridge masters. We're here to bridge the gap between the news and the views. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and also like the channel, because more content's on its way. As long as we out here, we out here.